I said I wasn't going to cover this story until I got more information about it, but I think I need to speak on some things. Nolan Wells, that was a tragedy. It's a tragedy in a sense that a young man lost his life. It's a tragedy that a young man lost his life around his friends that he trusted and cared for himself. And he felt protected in an environment that didn't protect him. Now I know that an altercation came about and we really don't know the fine details, but something's very suspicious about this case. Something's suspicious because nobody has no information. You got thousands and thousands of people and nobody knows anything, not even his friends. But we know one thing, that a black man came up dead. I'm not saying this is a race thing, but it was in Mississippi. History has shown us that regardless of how American we are, we're still black in America. And we have to live and see things differently, unfortunately. Yes, America progressively got better, but racism has got better too. They moved it from our hands and our feet and they put it on our minds. They put it on regulations, they put it on policies. They do different things, they put it in the judicial system, they put it in our education to subliminally suppress us, like Willie Lynch would say. Now, what I'm trying to understand is, I know they did the autopsy and all his organs were gone, and that's normal, that's what they usually do, but I'm trying to figure out what happened to his cell phone and this new transcript, or this transcribe that this young lady found and put together. Now, the friend said that, this is the story that I got so far. Now, I'm not an expert, I'm not a part of the investigation, I never went down there to do an investigation. But this is what the friends have said. They said that he left with a girl, and they left and they went away, and everybody left their phones in a boat. But for some reason, they called for help because of the boat was taken in water. And it was some conversation in the back that they thought they hung it up. Now, this may be a conspiracy, but I don't know. But they said this transcript is online, so you all can go do your own homework. You can do your research. You can put it in AI. She said that she suggested that she didn't put in AI, but I want to know your thoughts about this.
Before I play this, I want to quickly explain what I did, what you're looking at on the screen, and why I chose to approach this audio the way that I did. As a professional audio engineer with experience in dialogue editing, dialogue cleanup, sound design, and post-production, I decided to work on that see-to call using traditional audio processing techniques rather than relying on any AI voice separation or AI enhancement. My goal was pretty much to preserve as much of the original recording as possible while making the quieter dialogue and background audio easier to hear. So I basically use techniques such as subtractive EQ, compression,
Hey, we're at the west tip of Horn, and our bilge pump stopped working. We're sinking. Can y'all please come? We have a membership.
Do you think that there's a racial component to any of this?
Of course not. I mean, I think if Nolan ever felt the most little bit uncomfortable around us, which we never gave him a reason to, but if he did, he wouldn't hang out around us. But if you go look on, like my friends have had Nolan posted all over our social medias, since freshman year in high school. Like, if Nolan ever felt uncomfortable with us, why would he be hanging out with us all the time? I mean, every day we're back from college, we hang out and we're around each other all the time. So absolutely not. I would never look at Nolan any other way than I would any of my other friends. I mean, he was like a brother to me.
Brandon Tatum joins me now. Thank you for taking the opportunity.
Thank you for having me on.
So let me address the optics issue here first, which is weird for a white guy to say this to a black man, but there are people in the black community who are going to say, I can't believe you had that Brandon Tatum on. He's not a real black guy. He attacks the black cause. It doesn't matter that he's black. He's worse than a white racist. What do you make of that allegation, and why do you think it's out there?
I think it's laughable. I mean, for somebody to say, I don't like the black community because I'm willing to find both sides of the story to get to what happened to Nolan Wells, I mean, people should be ashamed of themselves for even framing me like that. But the problem is, many people want this country to stay divided. They want us to stay in a sense of fight or flight mode, and that racism is the main focus, and that's the main contributor to black success or failure in this country. And it's just not the case. Most people are not worried about race. I'm sure you and I couldn't care less what color somebody's skin is. Are you a good person or you're not a good person? And some things that I found out after going to Mississippi and talking to a whole slew of people is that in this situation, it does not appear that race was a factor. A young man lost his life, and I think that's what we need to focus on, and we need to focus on finding out how he lost his life.
And Officer Tatum, like, I don't understand you. I understand what you're trying to do and what you're trying to say, and I get it. You don't want to jump to race all the time. And I cannot say that you didn't try this, but why did you go down there and interview all the white boys and never stop by the victim's family and ask their side of the story? And they probably couldn't tell you because you said that you asked everybody, but that's something that I want to know. Like, why do you always go into the fence and trying to protect that this is not a racial issue versus really, really getting all sides of the story? I guess that's how you built your platform, to discredit that people are done unjust and that racism does exist in different forms. Now, has it stopped progression of black people? Absolutely not. To a certain extent, because you still got a glass ceiling. And we already know that we're 12% of the population. And through strategic planning, through our music, through our television, through policies, through laws, it subjectively touches our cerebral and hinders our growth in some elements. Because everybody doesn't have the structural foundation and background to tell them what's right and wrong, right? People feel like what they're doing is right because that's the knowledge and education that they have. Obviously, there's opportunity, there's resources to help pull people above, but sometimes you got to fix the mentality. And that's what I want to challenge black people to do. We have to fix our mentality so we can continue to grow and get better. And we have done a great job. Look at us. We got billionaires, we got millionaires. We own and we structuralize how entertainment is entertainment, right? We revitalize what sports looks like. And we have revitalized what the academia of education looks like. But sometimes we're not giving our credit. So back to the story, I know I kind of drifted. I want y'all to look at this and see how we can come together and make a better effort to get answers. This your boy Mo Waj. Blame Moses for this.